organic matter is collected and put into an anaerobic digester where bacterial microbes break down the waste products. This process then releases biogas. By removing ammonia and other hydrocarbons, biogas becomes applicable to replace natural gas. As a result, gases such as methane are obtained, which basically act as the main source of producing energy.
Okay, biogas is particularly sustainable because it can be generated three main ways, either from food waste from domestic or restaurants. It can be captured from landfill sites, and also it can be used in agricultural settings for waste products or byproducts.
There are numerous benefits associated with the usage of biogas. It is a renewable source of energy that is cheap and does not harm the environment, since it does not contribute to the greenhouse effect. For example, Germany is the leader in Europe for processing biogas. Since 2011, 1,000 plants have been made per year in Germany. These plants reduce greenhouse gas emission by 12.5 million tons.
Biogas is renewable, cheap, and very environmentally friendly. The leftovers then can be used as manure for farms. From the economic perspective, running a biogas plant helps create employment for the people since it requires a lot of labor to work, which then uplifts the economy as a whole.
It is hard to attain the optimum temperature in all sorts of climates. However, there are some potential solutions to this. Climate control is a way to maintain the ideal temperature, insulation in the cooler climates, and making it cooler in the warmer areas by keeping the generator underground.
Another possibility is genetically modifying bacteria to withstand a wider range of temperatures and thus be effective. GMOs can also be used to speed up the process of breaking down organic matter. Another drawback is that technology used in biogas production is not very advanced, which is why the plants are prone to explode. This is a problem we can overcome by putting more funding into the projects.
To produce biogas vary from plant to plant, since it depends on the size. Smaller plants have a lower setup cost, whereas larger plants cost more to set up. The typical payback in terms of money is 7 years from the starting point. The benefit of having a larger plant, though initially very costly, is that over time the company can benefit from economies of scale, such as lower production costs per unit as the production capacity grows.
For instance, a small biogas for the waste of 3 families takes only 2 months to set up and does not require much money. The average household can cook for an hour using the biogas made from their plant. This is an effective way to combat the lack of clean cooking present in third world countries.
The biggest concern in terms of cost is that the accurate facts of making biogas are not well known, since it hasn't been tested well enough. However, there are solutions such as government or NGO subsidies, private and public company collaborations, paying people to dispose.
Because it's carbon neutral, because the carbon is being captured to grow the material in the first place. It is very efficient if you're using it using the byproducts of another process such as harvesting corn, and also it can be used to capture what would otherwise be greenhouse gas from landfill sites.
In a world where diversification of energy is key to the balance of economic and environmental factors,
biogas will become one of the key players in the modern world of energy.
With the correct funding from the UN, biogas will develop new technologies and become highly effective in developing countries where national and individual resources are too low for the introduction of modern energy resources essential for their development.
It will also play an essential part in first world countries to assist with the increasing demand for energy.
Biogas has the potential for providing energy from local crops, creating jobs, and therefore alleviating poverty.
The technology is there and it works as seen through case studies. It's highly sustainable, cheap, and untainted from pollution.
Go biogas! Yeah!